Today we are going to look at the Windows 11 File Explorer. The Explorer is important so that we have a good overview of our files and everything else that is on our computer. How do we open the File Explorer? It's very simple. The Explorer symbol, the yellow folder, is located on the taskbar. But we can also search for and open the Explorer via the Start menu. And when we open a folder on the computer, we also always get to the Explorer. We can minimize, enlarge, or completely close the window in the top right-hand corner. Let's now take a closer look at the File Explorer. On the left is the so-called context menu, a kind of navigation. Here we find all standard Windows folders, such as documents, pictures, or downloads. Under this PC, all hard disks or external devices, such as USB sticks, are displayed here. If we click on an item here, this content is now also displayed in the right half of the window. In addition to our folders on the computer, we also see linked online services here, such as OneDrive, if they have been installed. What can also be practical is the quick access. Here we can see our most recently used folders. We can add and remove any folder from the quick access with a right click. If we click on folders within folders, we can quickly lose track of where we are. This is where the so-called file path comes in handy, allowing us to see all intermediate folders and jump back. With the arrows to the left of it, we can go back a step and display the last folder we looked at. If we are in a folder, we can search it with the search bar at the top right. Only the open folder will be searched. If you want to search your entire computer, you can do this, for example, using the search function on your taskbar. Back in the folder, we can either display the contents as tiles in a preview. If we click with the right mouse button on an empty area of the folder, we can determine how large the preview should be. Or we can have the contents displayed as a list, for which there is an option at the bottom right. In the list we now see various metadata of the individual contents. We can sort them by category by clicking on a column. If we double-click on a file, it will be opened, provided that the necessary program is installed. How can we move, copy, or edit different files and folders? To do this, we first have to select the files and folders. For individual elements, a left mouse click is sufficient. If we want to mark several folders or files, we can either draw a selection by holding down the left mouse button, or click on individual elements one after the other by holding down the Control key. With the Control key shortcut and A, all the contents of a folder are marked. We can then simply move marked files and folders into other folders by holding down the mouse button. If we open a second folder, we can display them side by side on the screen and thus move the files back and forth. By right-clicking on an empty area of a folder, we can create a new subfolder under New and name it directly. Of course, this can also be done afterwards by right-clicking the folder and selecting this icon. By right-clicking on a folder or file, we can also delete, copy, or cut it. Once we have copied an item, we can paste it into another folder by right-clicking. These were the basic functions of File Explorer in Windows 11. With this, we should be able to manage our files and folders on our computer well. Thanks for watching.